Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Nook podcast. I'm your host as ever, Peppermint8, joined once more by the Obsidian Nook. Can you say hello?
Hello.
I think it picked that up. I'm not wearing the headset this time, so I'm the one who awkwardly leans in for a change.
Makes a difference.
Makes a difference indeed. It's only because Madam wants to play Hello Kitty, and I thought, fuck it, while we're doing that, while she's doing that, I may as well sneak in and get the recording done. But yeah, we are keeping up the spooky season trend with something a little bit more family-friendly than you might expect us to do for a change. Considering we did, fuck, I've already forgot, Quarantine last time.
Yeah.
And that was pretty brutal, and now we're moving on to Hocus Pocus. The first of two so far. A very cheesy film, to say the least, for Halloween. Very campy, but this was your choice.
I don't want to say cheesy.
It was very cheesy. My god, the acting is exaggerated.
I do have an issue with it now that you've watched it. And now I don't know what to think.
Elaborate?
So obviously in this, the witches are after children. And they are they are very touchy-feely, aren't they?
A little bit.
And you found that very uncomfortable, and it's now getting me questioned whether I should be uncomfortable or not.
To be fair.
Because I never thought of it that way when I was growing up with it, if you will.
To be fair, this was before the point where everything needed to be perfectly PC and all that. But you had to be careful. This was seen as, oh, witches are being creepy because they want to take their souls, not being like, I'm gonna touch you. You know?
Yeah, but it was just the fact that you're uncomfortable, and it makes me think, again, should I be feeling uncomfortable as well? Because I wasn't.
I wasn't, genuinely uncomfortable. It was more of a, this is a bit weird to watch in, not new context as in, there's been allegations, but I mean, watching it nowadays where you would never see any, grown adults touch kids really, creepily.
Yeah.
Unless it's genuine. That's why it was a bit okay, this is a bit weird to see now. But, yeah. Of course, this is, like I say, a very cheesy Halloween film. It's literally set on Halloween night. You've got 3 witches with a big cauldron, a little black cat named Thackeray Binks, which is such a weird name to say.
I still can't get over the cat.
Who is voiced by all my fellow Fallout fans, James... No. I always say James Marsden, he's the guy from Sonic. Jason Marsden. He voices Boone, and that's all I can hear, is My Wife Dead. People out there might understand, you have no idea.
I have no idea, I'm just completely oblivious to this.
He's an angry sniper whose wife is dead. That's basically his story.
Oh, okay.
There's more to it than that, but that's a story for a video I'm not going to do, but... Yeah, so you got the little black cat, you got your witches, it's set on Halloween with trick or treat, you've got a big boiling cauldron, they fly around on broomsticks. It's a very, very Halloween-y film.
Yeah.
The acting is, at times, as I've mentioned at the top, cheesy as anything.
It's over the top, and they really, some actors really, you could tell they enjoyed doing it.
I mean, the witches definitely seemed like they were having fun. They were the cheesiest and most over the top. I know it's a Disney and a kids film, so it's a bit. I know it's it's a kids film, so don't think about it too much. But it's very over the top. And I mean, Doug Jones as the zombie, famous creature feature actor. Literally just saw him in Quarantine as the one that kills the 2 at the end.
Wait, was he the Baron as well?
He's Baron Afanas in What We Do in the Shadows. He's been in a lot of stuff.
He's in everything.
If you see a big, lanky, skinny creature, it's probably Doug Jones, if it's a Western film. But, yeah. So we literally just had him in Quarantine, and now he's in this. And obviously Baron Afanas. There's probably another film or 2 that we've had him in. But Baron Afanas is what we know him the most for. But he seems to be having a great time. He's pretending to be a corpse. He's waddling around. His head keeps falling off. It's very silly, very campy fun.
The CGI is very bad. It didn't age well.
There's not too much CGI.
No, but their house in some shots is CGI. The what is it when they were put in the tricked into being burned again in the thingy. Can't remember what it's called. But all there's smoke coming out. You can tell that was just really bad. Oh, and not forgetting the ghosts at the end when he comes out of cat form and he reunites with his sister and is yeah, I have to wait 300 years for a virgin to light the candle.
It's very silly. I mean, CGI is mainly just used in this for things that wouldn't be realistic. For the most part, they seem to be practically flying on the brooms, if you wish, with wire stunts. But when they're up in the sky, you can clearly see the green screening on it.
Yeah.
And the effects of when their life force is being pulled out. The little white cloak around them, basically. And obviously, Thackeray Binks, when he's actually talking in a close-up, is a real cat with CGI pasted over his head, so...
He's so cute.
It's a well-trained cat actor.
He's got really chubby, fluffy cheeks, isn't he?
He's portrayed... I was reading, he's portrayed by 8 different cats throughout the film.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
They needed
that's for different, stunts. Cat stunts. Cat physics. I mean, it's just... nuts. I mean, they all look basically identical, but that cat throws itself around a lot, and does a lot of silly shit. I mean, I think this is my first time fully watching this through.
Really?
You mean to tell me that this would be my kind of film?
No, but I thought that back in the day you would have at least watched it yearly.
Yearly?
Yeah.
I'll be lucky to watch this again. It's silly, but it's a good laugh.
I want to say that you guys are not guaranteed that you'll get the newest remake because
no, it's a sequel. It's not a remake. Because apparently, other than the sisters, no one else is back. Because obviously, Thackeray moves on to the afterlife, and all the other actors just didn't come back.
Yeah,
not even for a cameo. I was looking at the cast for the second one, and I was like, "What is this?"
Don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, plus, because it's set in modern day, you're going to lose all the cheesy goofiness that this film has in it. And, the 90s style. It's just going to be another modern
It's like
slop
Mean Girls.
fest.
Eventually we'll do, the...
Was it a musical?
Yeah, we'll do, the musical thing eventually, but I'm not paying for it on DVD or to rent and buy because I saw it at the cinema, and I don't think it's worth it because it can't beat the original with Lindsay Lohan and...
Which we covered, may I add?
Oh, I can't remember what's her name, who was in Jennifer's Body. Not Megan Fox, the other one.
Amanda Seyfried,
yeah.
Who was also in Ted, which we have also covered, both of them, and the TV series.
So obviously it's not going to beat the original, and I feel that the Hocus Pocus is the same. This one that they did recently is not going to beat the first one because of how good the first one can be, Sometimes you just need to leave things at the original and just leave it at that.
I mean, at least it's a sequel and not a remake. If it was a remake, they probably could have absolutely butchered it.
Because that's if they were to redo Scary Movie...
I mean, they are making a new one.
They would kill it, yeah, but if someone else took it over, they would absolutely kill it.
I mean, look what happened with Scary Movie.
In a bad way.
Look at 3 and 4 when the Wayans weren't doing the films. It just turned into silly slop. It didn't have character like the first two had when the Wayans did it. We remember fondly the first two, but the later ones, it's just yeah, they're fine, but it's just a pale imitation.
Sometimes you just have to leave it alone, but yeah, it's not a bad film. I mean, it's perfect for Halloween. It's not scary or anything, so if you can't do horror or thriller,
I think it's a good introduction to horror if you have younger children, because it's not horror, but it has a zombie in it. It's not gory or anything, but it's a spooky film that could be good for introducing young-ish children, like primary school kids or something, who might dabble in the odd bit. I mean, if they're on the internet, they've already probably seen someone die.
Wow, that sounds really dark.
Now it's spooky month. It's time to be dark, but yeah, it's good stuff. It's fine. I didn't hate it. You know.
I'm glad you didn't hate it.
Did you used to watch this with your mother?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that a yearly thing? Is that why you suggested it? Like that? Oh, well, I thought you would watch it yearly.
Pretty much, yeah. We have seen it a lot.
Hmm.
But the cat at the end, when the cat dies, always gets me, and I always tear up.
It's very sad, even though it's like a happy ending.
I can't help it. I love my cat, and I just don't like seeing him like die. You know.
And because he looked like Smith if he wasn't as fat, and he didn't have his little like bow tie. Oh, excuse me. My voice is very fucked today for some reason. But yeah, it's a good silly little film. I mean, you've all probably seen it at this point. We're just finding films for spooky season because you've got to get in there. It's perfect time for a cozy Halloweeny film.
I feel like it's an OG film as well, so I felt like it might be a good one because a lot of people have heard of Hocus Pocus.
They say it twice in the film as well,
Yeah.
and every time I was like Peter Griffin, be like, he said it.
Especially with TikTok, where it's like going around and it's like just a bunch of Hocus Pocus, and then there's like music. It's like, yeah, I think this is the right time to do it.
Yeah, it's spooky season. I mean,
nostalgia more than anything.
We had to cover it at some point, whether or not it was this year or years down the line. But because it's spooky season, we have to cover it now. We can't be like, oh yeah, we'll do like Hocus Pocus on like in like June.
Yeah,
it's not something. It'd be really like off topic.
Yeah.
Whereas like horror series, you can do a bit more like horror films like Nightmare on Elm Street, for example. That's the first one that came to my head. Or like Jennifer's Body.
You
can sort of do them whenever. Because it's not a Halloween film, it's a horror film.
I feel Jennifer's Body is more like late fall, getting into winter, you know, just because of how dark the film is.
Yeah,
I feel like it's
horror
one of
has
those,
to be.
I feel like it's one of those films where it's perfect for like a rainy, cold night where you can have your hot chocolate and watch it again. Because again, there's not really any jump scares, minus her jumping in Jennifer's bedroom, because I did shit myself at that point. But because I forgot about that bit. But yeah, and Hocus Pocus again is another perfect one for Halloween night where you've got your candy, your hot chocolate or cocoa or whatever, your marshmallow cream, and you've got a nice little blanket.
And you've got a big fat black cat named Smith.
Yeah. I think that's what they're perfect for.
Who will chew on plastic.
You know, when you watch a film, you want to be nice and cozy, and sometimes we have a hot chocolate when we watch a film.
I mean, we have started busting out the hot chocolate recently.
Yeah, big marshmallows. Can't beat a
marshmallow that doesn't fit into my mug.
I have to cut the marshmallows up because they're that big, so we have to cut them up now. But yeah, they're nice.
But yeah, this is one of those films that are perfect for getting cozy. Yeah. Switch your brain off a bit because it's very silly. Let's be honest. But yeah, maybe we'll do the sequel in the future.
Maybe, but I'm not really open to it. I don't know how I feel about it. It's like I want to do is it the Haunted Mansion, the first one?
The Disney one, yeah.
Yeah, and they did a remake of that, and I don't know how I feel about the remake. Because again, you can't beat the original, and that's like Casper as well is another good one.
Never did a remake of that, did I? I know there was a cartoon at some point.
I hope they never touch Casper. They need to leave it like how it is.
No.
But yeah, my plan is to do the Haunted Mansion after hubby's had his turn again. And then Casper, if we can fit it in, because them two are like the OG classics, nostalgia, you know?
But to be fair, we've got, 2 weeks today till Halloween.
I don't know what he's planning. He's probably planning a bit more like violent.
I'm thinking more actually scary films.
As I'm just like going back to like childhood films, you know, that are still Halloween themed, but
as I said in the quarantine review, you're going to stick more family friendly if you wish, and then I'm going to sort of keep it scary. We're still going to keep it Halloweeny, but mine are going to be a bit more like horror than spooky. But I've got something planned for Halloween itself. I've got the perfect film for it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
He hasn't even told me. He's probably had told
I will probably just tell you after this.
But, like, I'm just sitting there like, ooh, I was so surprised.
It will be ooh indeed. But basically, we're trying to get as many films done for Spooky Month as we can. Especially while I'm not at work as much, which isn't a good thing.
I find that there's more spooky films than there are Christmas films because
Christmas is a pain.
We've only found a handful.
Yeah. Christmas is not going to be easy.
And the thing is, we've already done some of them. Like, is it Violent Night or Silent Night?
Violent Night. The one with David Harbour.
And there's not another one coming out till next year. So now it's like we've kind of done that.
I've got a few that I found. I probably have a better knowledge of weird Christmas horror movies than you. I've got a few lined up that could be a good
I can only name you one off the top of my head, and that is Santa Buddies.
Don't forget we had Santa's Sleigh. That was one of our first reviews. One of our Christmas reviews. That was awful. But, yeah, going way back. That is...
And I'm sorry, guys, I'm not bringing you home alone. You can all go and fuck yourselves on that one.
I might.
I'm not having that as my choice.
We will probably, like, run out of Christmas horror and weird Christmas films, and then we'll be like, what's all the stereotypical ones? Oh, Home Alone. Yes. I mean, we'll probably end up covering every film that's ever been made of it. Oh my god, there's too many.
No, it's like me with reading. I'll never read every single book out there.
We'll see. But that's for 2 months down the line to think about. That's not a today problem, that's a later on problem. Plus, also, one more thing about Christmas. Every Christmas film is basically the same shit. All the like, non-horror, non-comedy... Or, like, it's always like a rom-com for Christmas. Whereas, like, if you get some Halloween, like, Christmas horror in there, that's a bit more silly.
I want to see, like, a fat Santa being, like...
Krampus, don't forget.
Being, like, a killer, but he just, like, falls over a lot, you know?
You want, like, a horror comedy.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll wrap it up now. It's probably dragging on a little bit. We keep going on tangents like ever. But anyway, I've been your host as ever, Permanente, joined once again by the Obsidian Nook, whose links you can find in the description down below alongside. And we will see you very soon for yet another horror film. Bye bye.
Bye.